So, first and foremost, let's get these lips nice and smooth with my cherry chapstick. And I need a smock. When I have a smock on, let's give the beautiful people some time to get on. Okay. I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. Um, I was ill. I did not feel well last Thursday. I opted to get some rest, to curl up in my bed after I finished uh, the nursing part of my life. I decided to take a shower and curl up in the bed and rest. And it was a good idea because I feel so much better now and I am ready. So if you were here looking for me, I am so sorry. I even thought, oh, I should send a message, you know what I mean? Like send out something and say, hey, sorry I won't be live today because I am not feeling well. But I couldn't even do that. It took all the strength I had to just take a shower. Whew, and get my life together. So, let's see. I like the way my voice sounds. I feel like when I use my AirPods. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to.
No, I don't want you connected to the iPad. Let's turn that off. Okay, let's get you back over here.
Oh, difficulty.
We good. Oh, so I guess YouTube is telling everyone that I'm here. I hope they are sending out the announcement to tell the folks I'm on. Hello, let the folks know that I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and tap in to my other account. All right, all right, all right. So that I can see everyone and make sure that I'm in frame because I watched one of my videos and I was like, oh no, why didn't they tell me they can't see? Listen, if you cannot see, tell me, please. Hey guys, hi. Look at the beautiful people on. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to uh show you guys how I created this. Let me see, can we focus? These bubbles. Happy birthday, Aya! Oh my gosh, I like your name too. You got a movie star name. All right, so let's get into frame. But we're gonna be recreating. I learned this by watching um TnoVo. If you don't know him, you should, especially if you're interested in art of any sort. Not even just nail art, but just art, period. Because he is the GOAT. Oh my gosh, everything's wonky. Hold on while I get set up. Shadow Knight, what's up? What's up? What's up? I like that name. Shadow Knight. So let's see, let's move this out of the way. Let's get you guys. I don't like to get too tight because I feel like you miss things. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some bubbles. Um, it's super easy. It's just all about remembering technique, I guess, and it's all product based. It doesn't require any type of ability to draw, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much. And it's in the season, It's very cool. It's very tropical. It's very, vacation ready. It'll look cute on toes, short nails, long nails. Like I feel like it's a really cool technique. And the background could be whatever you want, whatever colors you want, because the water takes on different colors and facets and things like that. So you just use your imagination. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, I try to be ready so that I can just get right into the video and not belabor things. So my apologies that I don't have any practice tips out. We can't do nothing without those. All right, all right. Where y'all from? Shadow Knight, where you from? Aya, where you from? And what you doing for your birthday? How old are you? I'm just getting my lamp ready. So we'll be flash curing and doing whatnot. Make sure y'all subscribe and like. and hang out with me to the end. Or if you can't, I get it. Come back and watch the rest. All right, so we're going to, let's see, we'll put these here. So I kind of was just playing around one night and decided, I want to try some different things. You from you from Cleveland? Shout out to Cleveland. Hey, Lisa. And I was just playing around and I was like, I want to do some different, I just want to try something. And I just decided to try some bubbles. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to duplicate or try to duplicate, or not necessarily duplicate, but just show you what I did. Okay. And I wanted to try a different, some different colors too. This one's not mixed that well. Let's see. The other day I sat here and mixed about 20 of my gels that I hadn't used in a while, like summer colors. So I was like, this could be content. Um, I'm gonna leave the tops off of these because I feel like I'm gonna come back in them. So I'm not gonna cover them up. And then this is a cute color that I'm gonna use. However, I'm gonna show you something fun with that one. Now, I did swatch this and her that one and her friends a couple days ago, couple weeks ago rather, and that one does some freaky stuff on black. And I'm gonna just go ahead and start with this one. We got little dust bunnies. Hold on. We don't want the dust bunnies. Let me know if you cannot see something, okay? Like if I'm out of frame, please don't leave me out here blind. Look at that. Look at that magic right there. I feel like this is the perfect color for some beachy bubble type designs. It's just so magical. It's giving you the turquoise, it's giving you, this is like, oh honey, your nails logo colors and so many facets. And I live for it. And this is what you get on a black background. Okay. That's what you get. We're just gonna clean up the sides there. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Uh-huh. I like it so much. It's one of the ones that just makes me drool. We're gonna cook it for 60 seconds. And I think what I want to do too is play around with that. And then I'm gonna show you since we doing it. I'm gonna just show you what it looks like. See, right? A big difference when you put it on clear shadow. Not you never told me where you were. And Ava, you didn't tell me how old you were. Are y'all still here? Tell me how old you are. Happy birthday. What's today? April 17th. So this one, you still get the blue, but it's like subtle. It's subtle. And I didn't put it on there even, like, but that's okay because we can layer it up and do some different things. So, you know, this is like some salon ready type thing you could do. Now, what I'm gonna do for this one is a little different. I'm gonna I'm gonna take this and I kind of want hmm, let's see. Let's just ombre it. Now, if you're not good at ombre, that's okay. You don't need to be for this design. Honestly, you don't. You see, this gonna be yeah, it's not gonna be the best ombre you've ever seen. And it's because it's not my focus on this particular design. Um, and we don't have to, spend time perfecting that. That's half the battle, like knowing how to do the designs and not spending a whole bunch of time. I am using this brush conditioning cleanser. I finally got some and I'm freaking loving it. Just freaking loving it. Oh my gosh. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go up, I'm just gonna go down, I'm just gonna go up, I'm just gonna go down. You gotta be so light with your touch. I'm barely touching it, barely touching it. Okay. The beauty of this nail not being attached to a person. is I could turn it any which way I want. Now we want to go ahead and just keep the brush clean though. Okay. Gonna kind of like go in like this a little bit and just kind of pull it down just ever so. And it's gel, so it's gonna want to level itself out, and we'll let it do that. And we're just gonna do the same thing down here. We're just gonna go up, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down. We're just going side to side ever so slightly. I'm barely, barely, barely touching it. And I just feel like I need a little bit more of this. I'm not the biggest fan of this uh particular gelish brands. Some of the colors can be just, not the friendliest to be able to do certain things with, but for this, it's going to get the job done. It's going to get the job done for us. We don't really want to make it too thick or anything like that. I'm just gonna pull that off of there. Okay, so there we go. There we have it. Um, we got a little, not necessarily an ombre because it's the colors are not mixing, but we got some gradient going on. Okay. These are cooked. Those are cooked. We're gonna cook this one. Cook, cook, cook. There we go. Cook it. We cook it, and then let's get our base for this one. I think what I want to do for this one is I want to put this one in the middle as the majority. And I have no rhyme and reason. I'm just, creating some different looks. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. And for this one, we're gonna put the deep on the tip, and I'm gonna just bring it right on up to it. If you get some color on your brush, you wipe it off before you put it back in the bottom. And this one, these tips, they have that nice little bump, that little butt up there. So sometimes it can get a little see-through because you got to the put enough gel up there to cover up the butt. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm putting it out there a little thicker. Okay. And we don't have anything on there that's going to contaminate our color. And so I'm going to go down this time. Okay. Before I went side to side, I'm going to go down this time. Clean my brush off. Okay. And then I'm going to take this up. Because this the green, the Tiffany blue color is kind of thin and will look streaky on you. You get them moving it a lot. Oops, I got a little happy right there. Back, we can fix that. Let's just fix it. Okay. All right. All right. And oh, we got 8 people. 8 people. Let me get some likes. Make sure you stick around. If you can't stick around for the whole thing, come back and watch the rest of it. So you can see how it turned out. I like that. Ooh, I like that, but that's not what I'm looking for. I wanted to ombre a little. I wanted to ombre. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Let's just give a little. And there's a lot of different ombre techniques. This is my least favorite and my least favorite with regular gel polish. Now, if you have art gels, it's not my least favorite. All right. I'm cool with this. And you can also do like this, turn it up a little bit to let I'm glad I did that. We got some gel underneath there. Just to kind of keep your edges from getting all fat. I will buff and everything when I'm finished. We can have some clean sides. All right. We cooking over there, so we got this as a background. We got this as a background. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. If you wanted to get more like that variation of color, you wanted to get it more smooth, you could go ahead and put another coat on there. If you wanted just like a more, uniform look, a nice smooth cohesive look. But I'm okay with, if we're looking for a water background, this looks very watery to me. You know how it's kind of like cascading down, when like the light is shining on the water and it kind of looks like it's wavy and things like that, kind of see through. So I'm feeling that. I'm okay with that. Now, like with the water, sometimes it goes from like lighter to darker to darker. So that's how you will be looking this way. But it's all in, there's no rules. But if you looking at how nature depicts things, then you would come from that. What happened here? Did I touch it on something? What happened here? All right, now that's the equivalent of a client coming out of the light looking not looking like you how they looked when you went in when they went in. All right, we're gonna put it back in there. Is there something in here that it touched? I don't know. All right, let's cure it. It may have touched me. Let me check my glove. Maybe I don't think that was it. But nevertheless, we're good. So we're gonna move this out of I'ma just shift it this way. Okay, and we're kind of done with these colors for right now. Can always come back to them. And I think what I'll do is just put a little dollop of that there just in case we want to use it a little later. Okay, looks like I'm staying within my little section here. All right, so here comes here comes the magic. All right, let's see what brush I want to use. I think I'm gonna try this one. And I'm sorry, this is Tino's ombre and flat. It's flat on the side. So that's this ombre brush, which I absolutely love. We're gonna keep it out because we're gonna continue to use that. Hi, Nana Inch nails it. Hi, you new here? Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy yourself. Where you watching from? Where you watching from? We got Cleveland. I'm in Willoughby in Ohio, so right next to Cleveland. Where are you from? We doing bubble nails today. I don't know if you know TnoVo. However, he does free education for everyone. And, I do my homework. He gives us homework. And, you know, I had the urge to go ahead and try some bubbles because I feel like it's bubble season. Iowa. Ooh, fun. I've never been to Iowa. Ah. So tell me, are you nail tag? Do you love art? Like what's your deal? What's your deal? Tell me a little more. Tell me a little more. So happy you're here. I love new people. I love people, period. I love the ones that come back. I love the ones that stay, pop in, come back, the ones that are nice. And by all means, if you see me doing something and you think I could do it a better way, you got an idea, definitely shout it out because, each one teach one. Okay, you Latino. Okay, so you're here for it, right? So this is his I wiped it to clean it so you can't really see it on there. I could see like the imprint a little bit. I don't know if you can, but anyhow, this is his clear 3D jelly. I've had it for a while. I think he has new packaging now. But this is the bubble technique. I don't know if you had a chance to see it. But the bubble technique using this 3D jelly. So we're gonna go ahead and work on this. And I got a couple of different, just bringing you up to speed. We got a couple. I swear this don't look like this is cured. Let's touch it. Okay, it's cured. Okay, you know. All right, so what we're gonna do is have some fun. All right. So you see how fast I ombre that, or you could just do a cute little iridescent background. You could do just a solid background or whatever color you want. Do whatever you want. Um, but the idea is to do a beautiful design and not take forever. So we cured that, and we're gonna put a healthy. layer of the 3D jelly. It is self-leveling, right? If we give it time to do its thing. And we're just gonna make sure we cover the whole nail. We're gonna cover the whole nail. And I'm just gonna kind of go down the sides. And oh, I hate when I get underneath there like that. Let's clean it. Let's clean it. Oh, that's the color that's underneath there. Oh well, too late. I should have looked under there. All right. So you see it's nice and uniform and level now, right? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. So this is his Voltino white ink, and I'm here to tell you not all white ink is created equal. Let me go get another one. I'm not saying that this white ink is bad. I'm just saying they're not all created equal. Okay. All right. So, for instance, when he was first teaching this technique, which I tried to go find a video, so I'ma still look for it. But I think I saw it on Instagram, and I don't think it's on YouTube. I'm a dyer with a new and small channel. But always looking to support and oh, I'ma definitely follow you. I'ma definitely follow you because yeah, I feel you. I feel you. My channel's super small too, and I love it. I'm so happy. I don't despise small beginnings. Keep doing it, Nana. Hot Tips is a beautiful brand. I think people sleep on this brand. This is a really quality ink. However, I mean, it just doesn't do what Tino's stuff can do. Okay, period. So, because I tried it, okay, and yeah. So, what we're gonna do here is make sure it's mixed. Okay, it's extremely pigmented. You do not lead a lot. Okay, be careful because I bought the whole set of these, and this tall tip, man, and I tell you, I done spilled. Ooh, when I'm doing nails, and I sit it so it's so easy to knock over. So just really be careful. All right, so far we have put the three. Stop, gonna stick to that. We put the 3D jelly on here. Oops, I did not mean to touch that. And I feel like if it's not smooth, it will mess up my bubble situation. Let me get that a chance to smooth out. In the meantime, let's apply some here. Okay. I'm loving my ankles today. I feel like I'm in frame no matter where I move. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put some more on here. I'm going to follow you, Nana. Okay. And check out my other videos. Check me out. Check me out. I'm trying to really grow my channel as well. So I made a commitment to come on once a week. In the month of March, I committed to Mondays and I did really well. Except for the last week, I utilized that time for bookkeeping, trying to be more consistent with my bookkeeping. Um, but last week I wasn't on. I'm usually on like between 6 and 7 o'clock. I start my live and I stay on for about an hour. Um, yeah, but last week I was ill, so I couldn't be on. But I'm trying to be consistent and grow my channel and yeah. So yeah, check me out. I'm doing Thursdays for the month of April and for the month of March. I mean for the month of May. All right, so what we're gonna do is just, dabble off around, go around the inside, right, of the bottle to kind of get off the excess. We don't want it dry, but we don't want it saturated, right? So you just kind of get a feel for it. And then, like, I feel like that might be just too much. So I go around one more time and you just think like where you want your bubble. So I say, I want it right in the middle. Now, remember, we didn't cure this, okay? That's the trick. You don't cure it. Can y'all see that? Let me see. Let me just get in a little tighter. Now remind me, since I'm tight, when I move, you may miss some stuff. But it's like a perfect circle. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and I love how it ombres itself. Now you can go on the side here with the brush and do like that, and you kind of just dab it, And you don't have to keep going in the bottle. The less you have on there, um, the smaller the bubble will be. But isn't that so pretty? I mean, shout out to Tino. Shoot, for making a sister's life easier. So I'm just gonna try to do like some three right here. Boom, boom. Okay. And then you can even go inside of another one too. So I think I'm just gonna leave those right there. Now you would cure it. Okay. Isn't that beautiful and super easy? Like for real. This is cute. And your client is gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook that for 60. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna do the same. Okay, so let's go for a bigger bubble then. So I'm gonna leave a little bit more on there, and I'm gonna put the big bubble that was not big at all. All right, so let's just, and I think I'm touching it a little too much, too hard, because you just can't. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so excuse my language. That was a lot. That was too much, right? All right. Okay, so you do this in your client's nail. What happens? What do you do? What do you do? You could turn this shit language. You could turn this into a jellyfish, perhaps. Um, you could. But let's see. I'm gonna let that kind of settle and do its thing. And I'm gonna put a bubble here. Ooh, that's a big bubble. Because I had a lot on there. I'm gonna go to the side. I want like a little side bubble. It's kind of cute though, whatever it is. I'm not really sure. Is that like the sky coming down onto the water? I don't know, but I actually like it. Um, is that the coast? Like the water, like whoosh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we about to explore this. Okay, I'm gonna go back in, okay? And I went back in with a lot. Hmm. I kind of wanted it to cascade a little like it did the first dang on time. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Uh, I mean, I don't know. I kind of wanted it to cascade, but yeah, it's so pretty, right? Mm, I don't know. It feels like oh, I'm out of frame. Hold on. It feels like at first it was giving me like an ocean, like where the ocean meets and stuff. Mm, I got an idea. I got an idea, but first, what I'm gonna do is cure this. Okay, I'm gonna cure it. I'm gonna cure it. All right, let's get our other bubbles in. Mm. Okay, so this is a Young Nails brush. This is like a gel brush, a Pro Gel Sculptor. I'm out of frame. All right, we back. Pro Gel Sculptor brush. I never put the top on it because I feel like the tops mess up my brushes. All right, I feel like I need a little bit more. And what I'm using, let's put that in frame if I could. It's the 3D, Tino 3D. So if you like fast forward. So the white, so the white ink right over the gel. Yep. Don't cure it. That's the ticket right there. And it has to be the Tino's 3D, the clear 3D. I haven't tried it on with his other 3D gels. That's a question. All right, so we're gonna let that level off a little bit because I just like it to smooth. It's self-leveling. As I said before, we've already cured this one, right? So we already put the bubbles and we cured that. But let's just get our 3D jelly on the rest of these. And I can see, I think this design is dope on the shortest of short nails, any shape, and toes. And you could dazzle it, bedazzle it, stone it up. You can do so many different things and make it your own, but the technique of it all is just super cool. And I like it too because it's quick and there's no drawing. Like you know what I mean? It's just all product situation. So I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna set this to the side. All right. So we have this one. All right. So let's go back in. All right, so we're not gonna use too much like we did the first time, although that was so pretty. You know what? It was pretty. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I did like it. So let's try that mistake again. Can we do it again? I just want to put it down here. It's too not enough. Okay, we'll try it with the other one. Oh, look at those two bubbles touching. And let's put that there. And put a little tiny one on the side. Okay. So you get to see what it looks like on a different background. I think I want like a little bubble touching right there. And this would be cool to use as a moon also if you was doing like the, moon type of nails. All right, so we're gonna cook that. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And let's see if okay, can I make the mistake? Oh girl, I don't even know. That mistake was all right. Let's see, let's see. There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna just shift it to see if I can make because them ridges is what I really was feeling. Them ridges that we saw. There we go. All right. So what I want to try to do is like build on that. I want more ridges. Okay. 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 Like it. You see it moving? It's magical. It reminds me of this is the nurse microbiology side of me, but it looks like bacteria growing over time in a petri dish. That's what it's giving right now when it moves like that. Oh, I need to I need to capture that on a video in slow mo. All right. That was so freaking pretty. Okay, let me see something. See if I could do something. Kind of want to, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to create a coastline or something like that. That's what I'm trying to do. Quartz. Yeah, I see it. I totally see it. I totally see it. And I want to put some here. Yes, okay. So I like that if you shift the nail, you can kind of control the flow of where things are going. So that's what happens, guys, when you put a lot on the nail. Okay. When you put too much and you're trying to make a bubble, things go wonky, but that's we gonna make some water. I'm gonna try. I've never done this before. Disclaimer. Okay. This is just me. I made a mistake and yeah, we just about to roll. We about to roll. Cause when you're doing a set of nails, hey, you gotta keep rolling. All right, so this is what we got so far. Okay. You see them all? Let's come out a little bit so you can see what the heck is going on. All right. Okay. I mean, it's cute right now. Right now, right now. They cute. They cute. Now, what I want to do is see. I am going to go back in with the 3D jelly. Okay. I'm going to go back in and Let me think about it. See, you don't want to think too hard though. You know what I'm saying? I just want to think just a tiny bit. I want to go back in because I want to. Let's see here. Let me come back to that one. Let me go to this one. With this one, I want to go back in. What? Did I never cure this? Y'all. Wonk wonk. Oh no. All right. I swear I thought I cured it. Not sure what happened. Did we cure? Okay. I did ever put this one in there. Y'all ain't tell me. I swear I put them in there. Okay. Anyhow. Anywho. No fear. Never fret. We will go ahead and do it now. So you put a generous amount on, get it all over. When we did our ombre, we were very, very, careless with the ombre because it works for this design. We didn't have to be all tedious. I'm gonna let it sit and level itself for a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is, well, what I was about to do with that one, I'll just do it on this one. All right. Hey, Lottie Cakes. I could just hear her saying hi and wondering why I ain't saying hi back. Hi, Lonnie Cakes. Hi, Lonnie Cakes. Do you like the bubbles? Okay. Okay. All right. So this one is cured. Okay. Um, a little dent right here. I kind of create a small surface here. And that's the tip. When you're making your bubbles, don't go in too hard because it dents the gel. Okay. So thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and try again with this one. I'm doing a big bubble. All right. Feel like we need one over here. She cute. I was about to knock that over. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I almost knocked it over. She cute. Okay. Now let's make sure she cures. And because I got traumatized by the other one, man-made fish scale. Ooh. Yes. Yes. This is a good this Beatles LA 043. Ooh, chameleon looking color. What we call it? Ooh, iridescent color shifters or something like that. Okay. I put something on top of that already, right? Okay, on this one, I feel like what I want to try to do is see how this does. Okay. So I haven't done this. I'm gonna see how this does. If it's gonna give me some blue bubbles. Wait, did I work on this one and try to do blue bubbles? I did. It didn't work out that well. I feel like that's what I did on here, but I can't be sure because I also put it on there and kind of just okay. Let's just figure it out. Let's find out together. Okay. You think so? The one that I just put in there? All right, well, let's see if this blue is gonna give us some bubbles. So we put a second layer, we put a second layer of the 3D jelly on there. Or should we do this color blue or should we do pink? Let me see. Y'all let me know. Should we do pink? let's see what other colors, Tinos that I have, okay? Because I don't want to fool around with nothing else. I have the whole collection of hot tips, but I want to just use Tinos because I know that his white does it. So I wonder if, okay, so I mean, they so bright. That's why I was wondering if I should do blue or pink. So bright. There's undertones of, pink in there. What y'all think? Pink or blue? I'm thinking blue. That was my first thought. Yeah. Let me just make them. His stuff is extremely pigmented. It's like nothing I've seen before. Ingredients, monomer, free of HEMA, 2-phenyl ethyl alcohol, quick drying agent, cosmetic coloring agent. Do not apply to skin. If redness occurs, stop use. Mm. Both? Nana, I like you. All right. All right, and you say blue. All right, blue is your favorite color, Elise. All right, so we're gonna do both. And I'm getting, I don't know, maybe it's because of the white down here. I'm getting more pink down here and more blue shift up here. I don't know if y'all are getting that, if y'all see that. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for I make that epic mistake that I did last time where my live shut down because my phone died and I didn't even know it. And that's how I ended up with 3 videos. All right. We plugged in, we back in business. Okay. Ah, all right. So let me see. Did I go in? Yeah, I got a little tighter for y'all because I want to try to be able to see. All right, let me know if I go out of scene, out of screen, out of shot, and you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I need to know. Let me know. Okay. Woo! I'm nervous. Y'all nervous? I'm nervous. Okay. Good thing is our bottom layer is protected already, and if this goes haywire, then we can wipe it off. All right. So I feel like we should start tiny. Let's see. Let's start down here. Who's she cute? She cute. She didn't really like give me a circle though, right? I mean, I got a little spot, but I ain't really get like let's try. Let's try to paint. Yeah, I feel like I just got circles, not really the bubble effect. It's pretty though. Actually, I do like it. Yeah, but I don't. It's not really giving me the bubble effect. Okay, that one did. That one did. That one was better. That one was much better. Hold on. Okay. It is blooming for me. Not as round though. That one. Mm, I don't know if I don't dislike it, but I'm not like, oh my God, my normal like, oh girl, this is so cute. No, I'm not there. But let's see. Let me see. Can I bloom you out some more? Okay, pink don't want to bloom. I don't know. Okay. All right. We gonna leave it there. We gonna leave it there. All right. So let's cure this. Cook it, cook it, cook it. Sorry, I got y'all shaking. All right, boom. Now this one, because I got this, weirdness going over on this side that I'm feeling, by the way. What I'm gonna do is I got something planned for you. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a mat. I'm gonna put a mat, and yeah, you like the just the I definitely just like the white best. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Okay. What I'm gonna do is put a mat on here because the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to use uh either some pigments to kind of wash this area to give it like a beachy look or something. I don't know. But you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. I just gotta make sure everything's curing because I was, traumatized by that one. I don't think I ever put it in there though, to be honest. I think I didn't. When I go back and watch the video, I'm gonna be very curious to see what happened. All right. We started out with five, I thought. Am I missing one? No. All right. All right. So we have these two. Okay. Oh, and this one. This one? Yeah. All right. So what I want to do with this one as well is I want to mat this too. And for real, this is all impromptu. I came on here with plans to do some bubbles. That was the goal. Now this is Hot Tips Velvet No Cleanse Matte Top Gel. It works really good with their pigments. Like I said, I bought their whole line. Um, so I know what their pigments do with their matte. But I don't know what Tino's do. Oh my gosh, my doggy. Can y'all hear my doggy? Let me know. All right. I think I'm not necessarily done with you, but we're gonna cover you up. Okay. So for this one, we're cured, right? Okay. What I think I want to do now is I want to go in with some different glitters. Okay. This is a teal. This is teal sparks gel. So we can go in with a little bit of this. And I really don't want a lot. And I feel like it'll pop down here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. And we may take it in here. And what I'm simply gonna do is take a different ombre um brush. It's good to have like brushes that are just for glitter. And I'm also finding that it's nice to have brushes that are for your darker colors versus your light. But anyway, so I'm just gonna just like ombre it out a little bit so it's not clumpy. I just kind of want to scatter it through. So we're gonna do that. Pull it on in and maybe put some inside the bubble there. Okay. And then we don't have to go ahead and cook this right now. I'm going to go ahead and use some Tino stained glass. Now, this is like good for shading. It's like, people know jelly gels. That's a term that you're familiar with. So, but his are called stained glass. They're good for shading and things like that. Nana, you know. That's what I love about this. You can just keep playing and come up. I know, right? It's like, oh yes, let's get it, y'all. And interestingly enough, these are both number sevens. I just moved the number and put it here for easy, my easy access to know where things are. But this is the newest one that came in a mystery box that I bought. So he just revamped his number seven and you can see the differences in color, right? So this is the original number seven, and then this is the other one. But they're both given. So what I'm gonna do is just pick a little bit up. And since we got a lighter bubble down here, and that's even too much, I don't even want that much. I'm just gonna kind of go in here and I just want to like shade it in a little bit, shade that bubble in a little bit. Let's see, maybe this one, shade it in a little bit. Actually, want a little bit of that in. Okay. And we can also do something like this. And I love stuff like this because it just like gives the nail character, a little dimension. It's something so simple. It's you know what I mean? It just takes things to a whole nother level, you see? It gives the water, depth, things like that. Um Yeah. So I'm gonna take a little bit here, and we can even go in with like a little green. But I'm just gonna break up this here. That bubble is so pretty. I'm gonna bring a little blue into it if it will allow me to. Yeah. 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 All right, all right, all right. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. I'm just gonna smooth this out just a tiny bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and smooth that out. I should leave it alone. I'm sorry. I just had to do a little. I just had to do that. A little too much though. Pull some of it out of there. Okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and cure this. We're gonna cure this, and we're gonna grab all these out of here. We got a lot of different things happening. And this is what's happening when you're doing your client's nails too. You got a lot of things happening. So you have to, the more you practice, the more you can be like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, like what I need to do first. So that's what we got going on now. Okay. We got two mats and we got just we were playing around with our pigments. I mean the inks, the pink and the blue, and we decided that ain't the move for us. However, we gonna make it do what it do. All right. Um, I feel like the teal for this is the move because we got the teal in the background. So I want to do something radical and just kind of go thick at the top right here with this. And I have no, other than what I just said, I have no other rhyme or reason for doing that. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, I just had a feeling. And sometimes that's what it be. You got a feeling, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I have a feeling that's the move right there. I love it. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's the move. That took the nail in a whole different direction. For me, this is giving a party right now. This is a party nail. This is like it's a party. A disco party. It's not giving me any kind of water vibes at all right now. It's giving me it's a party. What y'all think? I mean, it's cute. I'm just saying it's not giving me water. It's it's giving me it's a party. It's a party, y'all. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm feeling it. Okay, okay. Um, I actually feel like I want to do, let me see something. Is this a thing? Is this a thing? Y'all tell me. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, right? And that's gonna give me purple. I'm looking at the color scheme of this. Uh, let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, this is the first time. I've never done this before. Okay, I just had a thought. Just had a thought. That's all. So I'm thinking I made that blue lighter, right? And I'm thinking I can just kind of, okay. And we're gonna go with some, if I'm thinking right, if my theory is right, I feel like alcohol will be a good move to help wash this off. So it's just some alcohol. It's actually 90% alcohol, which is probably too strong. I probably need 70%. Um, Not quite. I mean, I like the blue is given, but you know what it's doing for me? It's setting me up for what I want to do with that other nail. This is a good way to practice on this stress free. Yep. Because what I want to do on here, I might need some more, is this. This is what I was thinking when I was like, I want to try to ocean this up a little bit. Shoot, yeah. And let's just moisten it up a little more with some alcohol. What you think? And we can, if we feel like it's too deep, we can. I don't want to start creating whatchamacallits in it, like veins or nothing. Yeah, I like it. And then I'm thinking, let that dry a little bit. I'm thinking we can take it in this pure blue form and like make it deeper towards the back. Oh, yes. Oh my God. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like, because in my mind wants to think that this is the shore, right? And then like this is the sun or sunset or something. I don't know, because it's backward. It's like two parts. Like this is the deep water and it gets lighter and thing. I don't know. Or maybe we coming from the side. I don't know. I don't know, but my eye likes it. Um, and I think that is what's important, right? because then somebody else's eye is gonna be like, "What is happening?" You know what I mean? Like when you look at a picture and you're like, "Oh, I like that." You know, like you just try to, your eye just won't come off of it, and you may not totally understand what you're looking at, but you still can't look away. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I'm a just want to, whiten this up a little bit towards the edge, a little bit more, and then I'm a back off because you could do too much, and yeah, that's the thing too. Not knowing when to stop, not knowing when to stop, but I kind of just want to, yeah. Okay, okay, come through. All right, and then what I think I want to do, I'm a glitter bug. I'm a glitter bug. This is Sparks gel. This is the Sparks blue. And I honestly, I just wait. Uh, let's see here. I kind of just I want to do this, but I want to, let me find a clean piece of my sponge. Okay. I kind of want to just, because I don't want the gel so much. I just kind of want the kiss, the oh, I want to say a cuss word, but I'm not. I love her. I love her. Okay. 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 All right. So what we gonna do is, should we do anything else? Let's sit her down for a second. Let's walk away. Let's walk away. We cured you, right? Yeah, we cured you. Oh, we were playing with you. Got it. Got it. We figured out our whole ocean thing over here. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is kind of wash that out. I'm gonna wash that out. And I'm going to resort to just giving us a little bit of, this is light enough, it's thin enough. And this comes with knowing your products too, how things are moving, how things are acting. I think I can just like kind of give this a little dimension, make it fun. Um, just a little bit of this. And we're gonna ombre that tip up. Okay. Fun fact too about stained glass gel is pigment yeah, pigment friendly. Because I just had a thought about some pigment. But I think what I want to do is give this a, I did not mean to go on alcohol with that. Move you out the way. I want to give this like a little shading. Because I needed to, okay, that's what it needed. It needed to be broken up. You feel me? Okay. How about, can we do this? Because this is nice and transparent. How about we got a little fuzzy there. How about we go ahead and add a little bit of that? No, I don't think so. That's not what I was looking for. Hmm. Clean you off. Uh, I was looking to add a little pink. Since we have that strong pink in there, I'm trying to balance it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a pink shading gel. Okay. So I've walked away, just in case you don't know. I'm gonna get a pink, not shading gel, but stained glass. Okay. I'm telling you, these stained glasses, man, they save the day a lot of times. I save the day. Okay. So what we're gonna do is have a tiny bit. We back in frame. Okay. And we're just gonna give that just a little taste of pink, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I feel like just a little bit. Now, mind you, we put blue on the other side of this. Oh, baby. Tell me that didn't do it. That did it. She cute. She cute. I like her. Okay. That helped. Yeah, we were off balance, but we back now. Did we cook? Okay, we cooking. Okay. All right. So, ooh, okay. So let's go back to our little ocean situation. Okay. You like it, Nana? Okay. Okay. You know, girl, we needing some support. Sometimes we don't know. All right. Okay. So we put the mat on here, and we're gonna go back into our little alcohol situation. Uh, and we don't need much. I mean, this is barely anything in here. Okay, it's just enough to get it wet. Just a little taste. Just a little taste. And I just want just a tad bit of blue, right? So basically turning our stain gel into like a little water. I mean, not stain gel. Our ink into like a watercolor. Okay, here we go. Yes, come through. Yes, son. I love, love, love it. All right, of course, I want to go a little deeper with the blue now. Okay, and I actually want to go deeper with the blue. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Beauty is it don't take all that much, right? It don't take that much. We in frame? Okay. Uh-oh, we got a little piece of hair. We got somebody who wanna ride this train. You cannot ride the train. Exit, stage left. Yes. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some bubbles on top of this. Cotton candy marble. I like it. All right, we're gonna do some bubbles on top of this. Now I don't know how 3D jelly behaves on top of ink, so we're gonna find out. Oh yeah, I do. Cause we did the bubbles and then we did a bubble on top. Okay, that's right. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I got it on there as smooth as possible. I'm gonna give it a chance to level out. And I'm actually feeling something. And I'm trying to think. Hmm. Um, Gosh, there's so many things swimming in my head right now. That be the problem sometimes. You be like, okay, just pick one. Just pick one. Okay, so let me verbalize what I'm thinking. How do I so I wanted to, okay, where's the other nails? You know how I have like the little glitter circles? Those are encapsulated pieces. Those are, I want to say, is this color? Nope, it's not those. I'm gonna read this one. Well, anywho, I wanted to put that in there in this one, but I have another idea too that I'm thinking of, and yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I am feeling the matte situation with this, and so what I'm gonna do is matte it again, and I'm gonna do another play on bubbles. Okay, using the 3D jelly still, but in a different situation. Because again, this was supposed to be about bubbles. Okay. All right. So we have put matte on that again, just to, yeah, walk out and be ready. And let's not confuse ourselves. These are already done. All right. So we got this one. We made the cute little situation with, and we did get, did I cure this? I'm losing my mind. Okay. No, I didn't cure it. I didn't cure it. Oh God. Y'all see me? I'm coming apart. Okay. You don't have, girl, yeah, they usually have a sale on Memorial Day. Tino does. So keep an eye out. Um, that's a lot of times when I buy my products. All right. So what I was thinking was go ahead and put some bubbles. Oh, I didn't mean to touch that. Did not mean to touch that. I don't know that I like it though. Yeah, I was thinking, oh my God, that bubble is so cute. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. What did it say about this nail? All right. I am going to delete. I am going to delete. And oh dang, when I deleted. I took away my blue. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. I forgot. Frick, forgot. Okay. Never fear. We know what to do. We know what to do. Okay. It's 8:26. Uh-oh. Yeah, I try not to make my lives too long. Just trying to get some of that white in there. So we don't mess up our color gradient. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, oh, I don't even know how. Y'all know how to make clouds? Because I feel like clouds up there would be pretty. Mm, I just thought about that. Okay, let's just sit that there for a second. Boom. All right, collect myself because I'm all over the place. Let me go to. She is pretty. That's not who I meant to go to, but she is very pretty. Or is she? Okay, I guess she is. Um, no, didn't I put something matte in here? Is my thing eating nails? I swear, didn't I matte something? Guys, girls, am I tripping? Uh-huh. Okay. 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 I don't know what the heck happened there. I was gonna say, come on. Oh, I'm mad at something. Have any milky white for clouds? I do. I got some milky white. Can you walk me through how to make a cloud? Because I've seen it, but can't think of it right now. I think, you know what? My lamp is slanted and it doesn't like that. Okay. All right. I do. I do. I do. I have some milky. I have milky and I have highlight color. Let me see. Um this little palette working overtime, isn't it? I feel like it's not that hard, but I don't know, girl. And I feel like you use a rounded tip brush. Let's find a rounded tip brush, my oval brush, number 5. Number 5, where are you? All right, this is my Young Nails oval brush. I feel like this is the one I'm supposed to use to do this situation. Although it's kind of big. Hold on, I need some acetone to get that. Mm, okay. Now we clean. My dog really wants some attention right now. Let's do that. I'll flip you over. Okay. Okay. All right. You said, oh God, no, come on. Don't leave me hanging. All right. I'm about to try it because I think you're right. I think the clouds would, I think it's pretty. Mm. Any other people watching? All right. So I think you just go boop, boop, and then you kind of just feather it out. I need more of a white. Too light, too light, too light. Too light. Can't see it. But I think we're on to something with a little pigment space. We in here now, Nana. We in here. Okay. we committed now. We just gonna ride it out. All right, let's see. Here you go. Boom. Boom. Can y'all see me? Okay. I think it's supposed to like maybe if I use a different brush to do that part. If I'm not being soft enough. Maybe I used the Milky White at the bottom. And then, I don't know, maybe I ombre it at the bottom? Does doesn't the cloud kind of like dissipate? If you're watching, I feel like I got like a demarcation right there that I don't like. Okay. See. All right, let me see something. And then we make a little tiny one. Maybe I feel like if I ombre the top of this one, I mean the bottom of this one, it's gonna look weird. I'm gonna try to ombre the top a little bit. Hold on, maybe I should go in with the milky, right? Like that's not the best ombre brush. Let's go to Tino's. All right, just kind of. Nope, that wasn't a move. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it looked like it's raining with my ombre. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling it. Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cure this and then I'm gonna go back in this cloud and like I think maybe define it a little more. And I feel like I need like some fish or some sort of sea animal or some, I don't know. Or some thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like it's getting there, but it hasn't arrived to his its destination. If that makes any sense. All right. But I feel like she has arrived. And I actually feel like she could handle some of this. Which one? I think the blue one. I feel like she can handle some. You think it's pretty? Thank you. Thank you. I think she should stay as she is. I don't think we should do anything else to her. But I want this one to have more. I like this one is going according to my vision. All right, so what I'm going to do is put some 3D jelly on here just because there's two ways you could do it. You could use some sticky or you can use the 3D jelly. I'm going to use the 3D jelly because it's thick and I kind of want to like embed this in here. Thank you, Nana. I'm so glad you're here today because I need some encouragement. I'm just gonna put it on a tear thicker. I'm actually doing this the wrong way. I feel like I should. Okay, okay. Just come back later. I'll definitely post it live. I hope you enjoy. I mean, I'll post the live so you can see what we end up with. Enjoy your family and your dinner, and thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I truly do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and you want to just grab a couple of these doodads. I love that they're different sizes. But these are very thick. They're not flat at all. I'm just gonna, yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that for you. We're gonna go for a tiny one. Oop, yes. You're cute right there. And we want a tiny, but not too tiny. Put one right inside there. I think that's beautiful. And I'm just gonna kind of push it down into that 3D jelly. And, I was already committed with the 3D jelly, but what I could have done was put down sticky, created a sticky surface, and then this would have stuck on there just fine. And then I would have went over it with the 3D jelly to encapsulate it. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. And so, um, we have this here where we matted that. We are going to put that away, and we're gonna go ahead and do. We have our matte top coat on here. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make some bubbles. Oh, I love the way the glitter looks on here. The matte glitter. The glitter matte looks so pretty on here. We're gonna we're gonna make some bubbles. Some pretty bubbles. And so we're just gonna let it set for a second and we're gonna cure, flash cure it. Okay. You want a big one like right there. So you just let it kind of touch and you just glide it over in a circular format. Boom. And if you want it to flatten out a little bit, you can let it sit for a little while. Oh my God, that's so cute. And then I'll just put a little hair in there. A little lint. Um, uh, oh yeah, one tiny one. Tiny one. If I want it inside, just right on the bottom. Okay. There. And I need another one somewhere. Boom, boom. That was stupid. That's too uniform with that one. I need one over here. Where do I want this chunky monkey? I want a big one, but I don't know where. I feel like they're stupid. I feel like it needs to go there. It's just making its own decision. Yeah, y'all see it? Yeah. Yeah. And then it's so big. I love it. Carrot, carrot, carrot. Make that baby stick. Make that baby stick. And then I want like a tiny one next to it. Cool. Hey, okay. Say it again. I'm on live still. Okay. Okay. Love you. Bye. How was practice? Why you looking like that? Oh. Oh, I think I'm going to. So that's, I mean, it's encapsulated in there or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and use the 3D jelly because it is a nice little top coat or whatever, but I'm just going to encapsulate it in here. Like I said before, what I should have done the ideal way and to avoid all the layers is to have put the sticky on thin, right? And then it would have created a sticky layer. And then I could have, stuck the glitter on there just as easy. And then I would have been able to go on with a thicker uh, top coat gel of my choice. You could use 3D jelly or probably would have used ultimate finish though, like if I was doing this on somebody's nails. Um, yeah, but that's okay. This definitely works. There's more than one way to do something, but I just wanted to put that out there because so I'm just turning it upside down so that it can kind of level off and kind of like cover up and be as even as possible. If you find that your client's nail is bumpy, since you've done this, put that nice layer on there. You could take a buffer, soft one. I recommend a Tammy Taylor buffer. Oop, I didn't mean to do that, but Tammy Taylor buffer to use that. It's like the perfect buffing situation where it won't like mess up your design, but it'll smooth it out. And then you can go on with a thin top coat to make everything cohesive. Um, I feel like I'm finished with this nail. And um, oh, so we were gonna go back with the clouds with that one. Um, Actually, I want to make this deeper, and I feel like I could do it deeper with, I'm just gonna take it up to size. Yeah, that brought that nail to life. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to define these clouds. Yeah, I think that's nice. Yeah, I think that's real nice. Nana, you would be proud right now if she was still watching. I know she gonna come back though and see how it ended. Yeah, that's pretty. I think that that's really cute. Who giving me some hearts? I can't even see. Let me see. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, I like that. I like that a whole lot. Yes, she cute. Yes. We get the ocean with little clouds in the background. Mm-hmm. I think that darker blue gave a nice contrast. Um, yeah. So let's go ahead and cure that. It warms my heart to see the hearts flowing. I'm gonna give myself some hearts. Woohoo! Okay. Um, yeah, I think she's good. I think this one stands alone. It doesn't follow our bubble situation. I feel like maybe this is kind of giving like lava lampish. Some sort. I really do. I feel like it's giving lava lampish. Lava lampish. Is that a word? Of course, knowing when to say no, knowing when to say it's done is a thing. And sometimes I just felt like I needed to give it a little bit more dimension. All right. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else with that one. And I think we're coming to an end. I'm gonna cure this one after I take the rest of those out. Um, yeah, if you have any questions about anything, please put it in the chat, even, if you're watching on the replay. Thanks for watching. If you made it to this part, a thumbs up, if emoji, um, would be fantastic. Just let me know. Um, and yeah, I'll post the final set, put them together on display, all pretty and everything. Um, I'm trying to think what I want to show them on the background of. No, I don't know. How would that look? Ew, my logo is back there. So again, this is like I had played with these. These were I had did those. Um, this set, this matches perfectly with that set. Let me move these out the way. Matches perfectly with that set. Looks like they belong. Okay. um, this one. Oh, oh, oh! I forgot. I gotta top coat this. Do we top coat with shiny or no? Shiny or no? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with shiny. Yeah, I think she turned out really cute. All right, let's turn her over so she can cover all of her imperfections. That beautiful beast right there. Man, I tell you, she showed the show. She stole the show, if I do say so myself. Oh my gosh. Come on, y'all. Stay in formation. All right, this ain't working. Reset. Boom. Keep it stupid simple, right? Okay. Come on, y'all. Act like y'all like each other. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, you in the way. Those are cute. Be on the lookout for the screenshot. Okay. Oh, let me fix it. There we go. Yeah, those are cute. I like them. I like them a lot. This one look like it's touching that one. And let's see here. Let's change the lighting so you can actually see what's happening. Uh, let's see if I do that. I feel like it's too dark and you can't see. How was that? I just felt like the light was giving a glare. Hold on. It is. Um, what's that? Ooh, there's no glare whatsoever. You seeing the real deal Holyfield. Let's turn some light on. See. I don't know. We playing with things here. Yeah, like the light makes you feel like, I don't know. I didn't as you can see, I didn't buff anything or make anything smooth. So I'm just playing with the light. I feel like the lighting right there is cool. Oh, that light is nice. All right, we're gonna stay right there. We're gonna stay right there. But can you feel the water? Right? You can feel the water. I know you can. I feel it. You ready for the summer? You got your toes done? Y'all better book y'all appointments. Pedicure season is here. I know. The weather is fooling with you, making you think it's not, but it's here, y'all. It's here. All right. So we got our little ocean, right? With a little ocean with iridescent background. We adding this one to the mix. Now she don't go with them. She like their cousin. She's like their cousin who came over for some Easter vacation. Okay. She's over for Easter vacation. She's bringing in the pinks to the party. Okay. And then this one right here, this is her BFF. Her BFF said, "You cool girl, but want to kick it with your cousins." So she came over here. Oh, yep, yep. That's what happened. That's the story. That's the story. That's the story. So these two were the twins, the fraternal twins. Okay. And then the mama felt another baby coming out. I was like, oh my God, you having triplets. And then this one came out. They all the same but different, right? She the artist of the family, right? And then the cousin came over. Okay. No. Oh no. We had quadruplets. We did. We had quadruplets. Yep, we did. Cause they all. Yep. They quadruplets. And then the cousin came to visit for Easter and brought her BFF, and her BFF loves her, but she vibes more with the cousins, the quads. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. This was so fun. This is so fun. I love doing my YouTube lives because I just get to just just have fun. Period. I hope you had as much fun as I did doing these. Shout out to TnoVo for his amazing products and for teaching without borders, without boundaries, without any kind of gatekeeping. I mean, it's dope. I appreciate it. I don't know where you were back in 2000, what, 3, and I was starting out in the game. Could get nobody teaching nothing. Nobody wanted to talk about nothing with nobody. So cutthroat. Whoop, Jesus. But we are here today where there is love and there is sharing and there is caring and there is let's everybody get in where you fit in. I am a testament that if you practice, if you pay attention, if you just let go, release, and just let your gifts flow, because we all got them, you will produce something magical. May not even be nails, okay? Whatever your gift is your gift. Child. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because it is 8:56. I had such a fun time. I appreciate everybody hanging out, chit chatting. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Look for me next Thursday. Okay, is next Thursday the last Thursday of the month? I don't think so. It might be. If it's the last Thursday of the month, I might not be on here. I'm coming. I'm coming on. I'm supposed to be doing bookkeeping on last Thursdays of the month. But I'm coming because I want to swatch all of my stained glass. I have never swatched them. I've had them for a long time, but I've never swatched them. My clients don't even know that I have it in that capacity. I mean, I pull it out and use it for different things, but you could even do just a full set with those. I did a glass set actually. I put it on TikTok. Um, okay. Bye guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you, beautiful people, for hanging out. Um, with me live, or if you come back and watch later. I appreciate you. Nana, I'm gonna follow you and I wish you the best. Elise, I love you. Bye, Lana Cakes. Bye, Shadow. Let me see. What's your name? Shadow Knight. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing remainder of your day. And thank you. Bye, Aya.